That was easy. I need the medallions. Kill this stuff. But this guy is over here. Save some mana, he got into trouble. Alright. Ouch. I fear. Take a hike. He's almost dead. Crap. Don't think I have any mana potions. Let's see. Who's the lowest? Trying to juggle the shad and killing stuff and we made it so far. Don't die. Whew. That was close. How's everybody doing tonight? Oh yeah, let me get some mana. Really gonna wait till buffing this. Let's see. I can drink. Barely made that pool. I'm here in Burning Steps. I'm trying to finish the quest so I can hopefully get as many as I need for running Black Rock depths, and slightly trying to get a tune at the same time from early, you know, starting the chain quest early. Got some upgrades. I level earlier. 54, and I got, what was it? Might, healed, I think, and I can't remember what else. Maybe Holy Fire, I think. Yeah, Holy Fire. So far, being able to do the most everything solo, even killing some elites, a surprise. Where'd the other one die at? I need 28 medallions. Green foil, can I get that? Yeah. My skill. Keep failing to grab this dream foil. 274. Not bad. 26 more, max it out. Why is this guy evading? Oh, there you go. The gnome I'm grouped with, he asked if herbalism is paying pretty well, and I say no, I give it to a friend. Yeah, I have to ask her, see if she's selling it or using for, I think she was using it for alchemy, but she got stuck in the on some of it because you have to be like certain level for to keep increasing. Anybody playing classic or a priest? Oh crap. think I'm gonna sit back here and kill this. Throw just dots makes it easier, I think. Forgot that I bound the magic, dispel magic thing. Don't use that often. It's still highlighted like he's in combat or something. Okay, so I need 10 more. Oh, there's a caster over here. Just need 2 more. Alright, let's see where we have to go. I'm trying to type here and juggling DPS and healing at the same time. Let me help this girl. Alright, so now I need to grab Gortesh. Oh no, turn in Gortesh. That was that brute or whatever it's called. Alright, let's see. Now we just go into the camp. So hopefully this puts me, let's see, we're almost 20%. Only one quest, or maybe 25%. Or 2 quests. Come on, give me 30.
What's on your mind? Keep your feet on the ground.
Solitude breaks me down, and I bring it on myself. I fall back to you. You keep me alive. All I see is the dark, but when you come out, I see the stars. There are so many stars, but when you shine, you burn my heart and set me up in flames.
Night Emlish. Not sure if it the guy was like grouping with I think he was watching the stream, so I was saying night. Let's see. Alright, so. Hey, Mike R9, thank you for the follow. I owe you a Wookiee call. I'll try my best. I get stage fright in the Wookiee call. Getting a little shy, but we'll see. Alright. I was talking with some of the people from the guild. They're getting full on healers. I need to get to 60 and for some reason I think they want Shadow Priest for the debuff, and it's not like a raid spec, the Shadow, but it might increase the DPS on the Warlocks. I'm not sure what they're trying to do, but just for fun, it will be something new. Maybe I can switch to healing once somebody drops or something. Not sure, we'll see. So I owe you that. Let's see, let me get on my bikini for bulk here. Buff and need to destroy these medallions. Is that it? Okay, let's first attempt. I was sick for a little bit, so we'll try to do it. Don't make me laugh. My wife's making me laugh. Hey, there's Timothy. Look over there. It sounds weird when I have the. I think I'm used to doing it without them. How you doing, Timothy? Wow. I'm just trying to. So I got to 54. I know you remember I was so close to level. So I'm doing pretty good, I think. Leveling, questing on this area. So far, nothing too hard. Continue up the path. Let's see how far can I go without he dismounted me right away. Might have to kill it because this guy is a caster. I don't think that's a good idea. See if anybody else around here to group with. At least now I don't have to worry about it. You busy right now, Timothy, or you can do Discord? I think he's busy. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I gotta do it. Anyway, I was gonna tell you that the skill that I'm on, I wanted to go raid healing with them, but they're getting full on healers by now because taking too long leveling. And then there's a possibility I can go in as a shadow for the debuff. That way the warlocks can get extra shadow damage maybe. Could be fun, I don't know, who knows. At the same time, it's like if I go healing, it's less likely I might be able to macro things. While a shadow, I can experiment more with macros. But yeah, back in the day, whenever we were done with the raids, I would just respec right away and go PvP with Shadow. It was fun. I was hard to beat all the time. It's a class that you get shield, you can fear, you can mana burn. Where the hell do I have to put that? Oh, it's probably there, okay. But yeah, in PvP they're pretty good. The only thing is the mana doesn't last long. We'll have to like stack wonder how would that work? Like maybe it's like a disc shadow. Or maybe you can put some points on the, what is it called? Meditation. I'm not sure if you can get that far in it. This, yeah, so see this increases shadow spell damage, but I don't think you can take it. Would be interesting. Alright, so I did that. You still around, Mike? And I'm missing was it Sunga Sunga Sing? I wonder where they go. Alright, so what do I have to do? I swear there was a flower here. Okay, hopefully I have more room, yeah. Keep getting like almost full on quests. Ooh, 13 spirit. I can replace that ring of just terrible option. I don't know what to get. Oh, screw it. We'll change it for that ring of 42. Try to stack spirit. See what happens.
Safe travel.
Oh, actually, it's telling me to change this other one. Sure, why not? Let's see. Try to like char what or what? Oh, okay. Yes, Tiger. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Let's see. True Masters. I wonder what was that about? Deliver some letter. Well, I still have that letter. Oh, okay, I guess I got it. Oof. Uh, makes me
Hello.
feel
Have a
and
good
some. I'll do that on the way back. Brewmasters, what the hell they want now? Stormwind. So many complete and dungeon quests now. A good thing, I guess. Trick or treat.
light.
Oh, look at that, my little demon. Halloween, trick or treat. Dame chamue, no money. No te escondas, que te vi. Casa de Pepín. ¿Hay alguien que habla español aquí? I can't mount when shapeshifted. Sucks. He's running like mad. There you go. Should be able to mount now. I have another priest in another server, and I have one of those pets from the collector's edition. And what did I name the priest? My wife decided to suggest that I should make a female priest, and I named her Hope Lutechi. And she has that little demon pet running around with. Kind of funny. Yeah, I don't think I'm leveling up priest in the others. Probably a warrior. Kinda odd, like everybody decided on my friends to level everything but tanks, so have to make eventually a tank over there. And I think the server is Mankirk. Says I'm flying to Stormwind. I have to turn in some chain quest called the True Masters. Hopefully it ends long. Probably not, but It's always good to hope, you know. Let's see. Wait, by the... Isn't there a little king is over there? In the Stormwind Keep? Thanks for the follow, Mike underscore R9. You still around? The... I can use turbo with the trinket. Oh no! Can't turn in this thing. Didn't this happen when they turn in something about Onyxia, I think? Hey, you're watching. I can't remember when. Why is that happening? Was it Onyxia turning in? Smile. She don't smile. You'll see, I don't want to spoil the surprise. I know I done this before, but it's been a long time. Can't remember exactly. But yeah, it's good. Surprise. Did they took the kid?
Well met. Be careful.
Take advice. Oh, there is Anduin Win.
Father?
What can I do for you?
Oh, hail High Lord Bulwark for Dragon. Defender of the King. True Knight. Boss humanoid.
Enjoying your stay in Stormwind?
Wonder what happens if the Horde tries to kill the king. Can't remember. Wonder if they make him disappear. Seek advice.
Greetings.
Pardon the intrusion. My apologies.
Be careful.
Lady Presto. Presto. Thank you. Oh, I can in this, guys. He's him. Who's the criminal? Thick
Need
advice.
something? Light be with you.
That I did.
King's honor, friend.
I think it's because of this event. It's probably like, listen, you girl. I have other business to deal with. I can pay attention to your little low level 53, 54 quests. Why this guard keeps going around? What are you looking for? Seem like Bud.
Well met. Greetings.
King's honor, friend.
Bolvar watches you intently.
Light bless you.
Okay.
Well met.
I did. I talked to her.
Well met.
Mm.
Light
I think I'm bugged or something. Where is it? The True Master? I think it's because she was on that event. Guess I can always drop it and take it again. Speak with High Lord Bolvar after speaking with Lady
What
Presto.
can I do for you? Be careful.
need help?
I'll just drop it. You now have to wait for someone else to finish the escort. Ah. I did, I talked to her.
You need something?
That sucks. See, I got some popcorn, puff and corn? What? I don't know. Gonna eat the kids' snack. Dude, these kids have all kinds of snacks. What is this? Goldfish? $10? What? It's 10 minutes. Maybe I can just pull the what are those good websites for the doing the talents? Wow, classic. I know WoW had one, but there was a nicer one. Let's see. Go over here. Alright, let's see. Just put it in there to watch when it becomes available. Wanna see how far can I get into the tree. Use your shadow damage spells at 2% chance stun. For raiding, I think the stun, I'm not sure if it works on elites. And in a raid, I hardly doubt that I will ever get a last blow, healing blow to get that spirit tap. So let's just go with blackout. And then yeah, we need improved shadow ward pain, shadow focus for sure. Improve mind blast, mind flay for sure. I bet I'm gonna create a lot of threat like mad. So I need either this affinity or the fade. If she's still not available. Should I drop the quest and try to talk to her? Ah, there's the guy. Never mind. Hi, Reginald. We are here. Oh, there's he goes. Here we condemn you to die. Let me laugh at him. You have been a very, very bad boy. You deserve it. Pull up that website again. So shadow weaving. Vulnerable to that's what we need. Ah! Lady Onyxia. Oh, that's right. Forgot about this. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it. Oh. Oh, I wonder if I can get experience from this. Let's see. I will die, but just tab and dot. Oh crap. Get her head while she's there. I want her mount. Try this. Alright, let's see. Spirit tap. Oh, okay, so Yes, that's what I was gonna do. Damn it, Timothy. You ruined the fun. You ruined the fun. Wanted to do this talent. Alright, so reduces the cooldown of your mind blast spell by 2 seconds. Wow. Wonder how fast it is right now. That's what you're here for. Alright, so let's see. Increase the range of your shadow. I guess it'll probably be needed, yeah, for raiding it. Makes it easier to stand far and okay, so shadow affinity, yeah, I think it makes sense. That way you don't have to worry about clicking fade all the time. And increases the percentage heal. Yeah, because somebody else should heal you. And you should be getting heal enough already by this. So reduce shadow spell damage. I'm gonna bookmark it. I'm gonna take a screenshot too, just in case. That looks pretty good. Oh wait, I have to. Gonna come back soon, I think. Isn't she? I thought you could skin some of these guys. These two guys are back. They should come up any minute. Need 310. I thought I skinned one earlier. Let's see. Got rugged leather. There she is. There she is. Don't you dare.
Farewell.
Yes. Whew. Yeah, it's like no. Whoever was doing it didn't loot it. Alright, let's see. These quests never ends. Brewmasters. Well, at least we got to see Onyxia there. Outside the lair. The Onyxia. Where's he telling me to go now? Oh, back to Red Ridge. Yeah. What it looks like. It's yeah, Lakeshire. Yeah. I like those talents a lot, Timothy. But I'm not so sure it's the spirit tap. Maybe change it for the stun. But like I said, I don't know if those elites will even get stunned, so it probably makes more sense. Or even like when you're PvPing or soloing, spirit tap probably benefits more. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just haven't done Shadow in a long time, so I didn't know. But yeah, that makes sense then. Need a ride, let's see. Like Char. It seems like I'm almost done with Burning Steps, according to Cygor, unless they bring me back later on. There's still a few quests over there. They supposedly right now I'm here, I think. That's weird. I feel like I've spent a long time on Burning Steps on Vanilla, but maybe I didn't. Or maybe I just remember so much because I always had to go to Blackrock Mountain or help people farm or get a tune. Maybe doing the Hunter quest. I don't know. I just felt like I spent a long time here before. Remember, I always going to the race. I would go to Torium Point and then ride down. I think that was like the shortest route, right? And it's kind of cool when you kill Nefarian. You can see like down the mountain from the balcony. And I think you can even try to like explore. I can't remember. Was it there or in Cataclysm? I can't remember. There was one like you can like try to explore some rocks outside the balcony. Just a blur. Oh, I have talents here we can read as I go. So yeah, you said to get those. Give you 100%. Martyrdom. Actually, I'm kind of excited if I get to do those raids now as a shadow. It's something new. Because like I said, more likely I'm able to use macros that way than actually healing. I don't have to like worry about clicking. Back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so wonder when this one ends. Did I mail that stuff? Yeah, I got a rugged leather. I forgot to sell that. Let me see again what the talents you were showing me. This is a thread generated. Oh wow! So you're stacking, reducing thread. That's kind of cool. I'm not sure if we need that much. I kinda like this martyrdom. Maybe we can split it between these two. Let's chance to gain the focus casting effect. 6 seconds after being the big team. What I like from this martyrdom, is that how you pronounce it? You. Oh wait, it's only if you get a critical strike. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure how many times you will get hit on the if you're far away. You might. Who knows? But it has to get hit and also critical, so you're right again, damn it. Didn't want to say it, but if something's hitting you and critting, and then your tanks are dead. You suck. Just kidding. Alright, so let me open it again. But the thing is, I can't steer. So I have to put it on the other monitor. Drag it back. Oh crap. Okay, I can see it now. This. Alright, so that's good. So I mean, see, if I have 2 points, I can buff the rate also. And 1, yeah, it makes sense. So if for some reason I'm out of mana, then got a little bit to gain back. Inner focus, of course. Wonder what should use the inner focus for. Might have to like make a macro. Probably mind blast. Don't you gain? Wasn't there like a dead? What's that called? There was a spell where usually you're supposed to use it for like a finishing move. Otherwise it will do damage on you. Or was that in a different expansion? Trying to remember. Something like dead something. Dead. Don't see it here. Ah, okay. It's Burning Crusade. Yeah, the word dead. See, I remember. I remember some. Good John. Listen, John. I need you to give me some quests here. Oh, they actually say who the hell he is. Huh. I never pay attention to this quest stuff. Alright. He still has that silver, so that means I'm too low, I think. For these two guys. Turning the true masters. So we're paying inner focus, mind blast. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't think. Let's see, right now. Mind blast. Only 310? What? Thought it would be more. And then 310 versus... Maybe I don't have the last one yet because I'm not 60. It seems like your Shadow War Paint is more expensive right now at this level. But yeah, probably once I get to 60, you would think Mind Blast will cost more. How often can you cast Mind Blast? It has a second cooldown. And I don't think you can decrease it with the talents, right? Oh yeah, you do. Reduces. It will be 1.5 minus. And the rest you will use the Mind Flay. I think you're into something, because what happens is maybe if you put too many, it will be a waste. It all depends on how fast can you cast. Like if you can fill in some Mind Flays and not clip in like as soon as you finish whatever the Mind Flay, as many you can do, and time out the Mind Blast whenever it comes back up, then it probably makes sense to only put 4 points. Yeah, I know you ran out of points. I was just thinking like maybe to get them off of something else, but I don't think you can. Let's see. Unless you remove the... You can take some off of the thread, I guess, but that's probably not ideal. Western Plagueland. I don't want to go there. Just hit accept, see what it says. Never take from thread. Damn it, I think you got the build too good. Taking the fun out of it. I wanted to plan it. Have you done this before? Alrighty, I'll trust you. I'll trust you. See what is this trying to take me to? I don't. That's a weird pattern there. You go here, and you go here, here. So what is this? No, actually, wait. The hell? I'm not sure why it's making you walk all around. Oh, okay. That's the pattern where the dwarf, the pad. Okay. I want to finish turning in all this crap. Wonder if that Overmaster Pyron is in BRD. Well, the good thing is I have a bunch of BRD quests, So that's good. Need to see if I can grab any other ones before I go in. Right outside the door to BRD. Overmaster Tyrant. Wish you could see inside the damn mountain. I think there's an add-on for... Yeah, my hammer. Marshall Windsor. Well, since Timothy killed the fun of the towns. Atlas. Not Atlas loot? No. Just Atlas. They should have integrated the maps here. Ah, it was an add-on to Atlas, okay. I don't know what the hell. I think I feel like while being a healer back then, I was oblivious to the game. I was only watching the bars and clicking all the time. Like there's no actual like play for fun. You just try to keep that thing full all the time. Ah, okay, so Atlas loot was an add-on to Atlas, and then you could click a boss in Atlas and it will show you the loot from Atlas loot. Okay.
How are you?
Alright, let's see. There's a... Huh. Gonna go here and then to the mountain. See what's up with there. Before then I'll just stone probably and see where I'm going next. When I finish those quests in Winter Spring, I like this zone. Alright, let's see. I have a bunch of Felwood stuff and Roto Crater. Oh, those are the ones in Eastern Plaguelands. Is that where they... Oh no, Western. It wants me to go to Western. Might have to go down in levels. Just feel like I'm gonna have a hard time finding quests again. So before Burning Steps, it was Western Plaguelands, but the lower side of it. I think I might do that. And yeah, because most of the quests I left in Winter Spring, I think they were too high, so doesn't do me any good to go try to go back up and again there. Wonder if I should go respect shadow then. Oh, but then I can't. Why is it? Dungeon. Oh, okay. Wonder if I can get that quest for like that you have to die, or is that a chain? I can't remember. Can't mount here. So annoying. Like Booty Bay all over again. See. Oh yeah, I got the stopwatch. Forgot about it. Ah. Go for it. I'm gonna try to do it here. See if I can see that quest yet. Ah. Where am I? Okay. I haven't died in a long time. Was I lagging? Close this stuff. I'm here there. I'm checking to see if I can get that quest. That's cool. I didn't realize Mike R9 was the number 80 follower. Need 20 more. Yeah, I'm just not sure. I think you told me you should be able to get him, but I'm 54, so hopefully I can get on this level. Oh wow, 48. I don't see anything so far on the minimap. Maybe it's just that hidden. I think it should be on this other. Oh, there it is. That's cool. Dark Iron Legacy. Did I do it right? Dark Iron Legacy. There it is. Awesome. Shadow Forge key. The Shadow Forge key is the one for opening the sides inside BRD, right? Hands it in back Black Road Depths to the statue. Cool. Check what other quest can I get for the dungeon. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's. Oh, it says Blackrock Mountain. Wonder if that's BRD or lower. May read it. Overmaster Pyro. Thought I had Overmaster Pyron over here also. Let me look it up quick. I feel like you told me already, but Master Pyron, then Incendius. Can be found directly in front of the entrance to BRD, okay. In front. Hopefully I can kill these guys. Oh, they're 50 but elite. Huh. Do I have to talk to him or do I have to kill it? I can't. Oh, I have to kill it. Never mind. I'll do that later. I don't think I can kill it. I might be able to, but I have to pass through all this stuff. Oh, I can kill that. Okay, let's see if we can kill it. I have to buff myself. Make sure I don't run into something. So I go like towards the dungeon, right? Trying to avoid some of this. I have to kill this guy. Oh, he's low. Oh, let's see. Am I sneaking through here? My hips are too wide. I'll call you in Discord. Between the cuts. Alright, so yeah, let me call you. Give me a second. I don't feel safe, Timothy. Let's see. Loading. Again, it's sweet faster. Alright.
Such pretty music.
Hold on, give me a second.
All right, I'll mute that.
Try again. I have to bind this thing. Give me a second.
All right, if you're talking, I can't hear you, but you can hear me.
I'm trying to bind it.
Ah, there you are.
Alright.
All right, go, 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 go. That guy's just distracted the mobs.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, go straight down past that priest and keep going. It's nice of him to distract the guy for you. Yep. Now, right where you are, if you look to your left or to the right, you will see Pyron. Now, he'll be around here somewhere. What I would suggest is that... there he is. He's fighting somebody.
Maybe I can invite him.
If you're quick, I'd heal him first. Heal him, heal him, heal him.
Yeah, try. Double easy. 60? You told me I can do this guy.
Yeah, that guy's a scrub. So just,
shit, he's...
I would just stand back and dot the guy. Like dot Pyron.
Hold on, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you're too close.
Oh, there you go. Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
See? You can solo it easy.
Oh crap! Solo is in my ass.
Now run into the instance. Just run into the instance.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Or kill them. Either way.
Well, then I will get XP, no?
Yeah, but if you run into the instance, you will live.
Well,
And that guy's a pro warrior. No wonder he's tickling it with his, like, fingers or something.
oh
So
shit.
just throw the-
That's too many. That's too many.
Psychic scream! Oh. Yeah, just leave the pro guy to die.
Well, forcefully we made it in.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, and you saved his life.
I know.
Yep.
That was he was like probably like 20 HP or something like that.
I think it was closer than that. It looks to be tiny. But if you hand that quest in, the next one will send you back into BRD to kill the guy circling the forge, Incendius.
Yeah, so it was good that I didn't.
Yeah, I'd hearth out of there instead of trying to run out though. Oh no, you've got Psychic Scream up, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where do I have to turn in? Down here? Oh yeah.
Morgan's Vigil.
Okay.
Back in Burning Steps.
I think
But
it's
if you run out and go north and fly down to Burning Steps, it's faster than running out the south end.
that's true. Yeah. Do that. Yeah, probably as a caster, it's probably easier to kill that Pyron.
Yeah, the trick is not to stand in his AoE.
Right.
But you dot kite, use your Psychic Scream, Mana Burn, all of the toys. Put a renew on yourself. Just keep running. You're letting the warrior take the blow for you. You're learning already.
Yeah, he He
Have you
owes
got
me.
Did you get the Enixia achievement quest?
I don't know. What's it called?
It's right behind you. It's called Attunement to the Core.
Oh no, I'm too low.
What? Oh, you're 54. You're not 55.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sucks.
Because that quest, once you get Ironfell, that Attunement to the Core quest is soloable.
What?
Yep. You've just got to run through the entire length of BRD. It's not a big deal.
Huh.
But if you go through a couple of windows and drop onto the floor in a couple of right places and bounce along the lava, you can get there without killing anything.
Oh, because
You
you
get
got the
right
key.
Yeah, because you got the Shadow Forge key.
Right.
You can open the door at the bottom, and then you can basically, it's called lava hopping.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Then you just go to like till the end, right? Like there's like a forge or something.
Yeah, and you go near the forge, you go to the entrance to Molten Core, grab the core fragment. In your case, just before you get to, when you get to just outside the core fragment, you want to throw your bubble on yourself and and get up to the fragment, hit Psychic Scream, grab the fragment, die. And you've completed the quest.
And that's attuned to Onyxia?
That's tuned to Molten Core.
Oh, Molten Core, okay.
So Nixie, you've still got about another 2 BRD runs to do.
Oh, okay.
Like you got to go talk to Marshal Windsor. Then everyone turns around and goes, stuff him, he's a traitor. Then you go back to BRD at some point later on and you find proof that he's not a traitor. Then you have to escort him out of the place. And then after you've done the escort of him picking a fight with every single NPC he can find inside the instance, he doesn't just walk out the door, he just walks around and goes, "You're a scumbag, you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag, everybody's a scumbag."
Oh,
Everybody gets...
Is that the one in the bar, or is that a different thing?
No, that's different again. This is, you don't even get to the bar for that thing. But you've
Okay.
done all of that, then you go back to the throne room and you figure out that Onyxia is actually standing right there. And if we had any brains, we'd kill her in that room before she teleports, but nah, that would be logical. So
That's
then you've got to
where I
go.
was.
Yeah, so you got to go to Winter Spring. So you do that escort. You go to Winter Spring. You go through this cave full of blue dragons, and then they turn around and say, yeah, we might be able to help you, but you need to do a favor for us. Go to Ubers. So you do Uber ERS, you go back to the cave in Winter Spring, and then you can do an Exia.
Oh. I think the one that will be a little challenging is UVRS.
Nah, it's not. You're a priest.
Just finding.
Nah, finding people for Ubers is easy.
Mm.
Because where's everybody running around at the moment? They're running around Ubers, Straths, Skolo, BRD, and Diamore.
Very.
Alright, with the exception of Upper Blackrock Spire, everything else is a 5-man. And
That's
you're a
true.
priest.
Very true.
Right,
So,
yeah.
Talk to me about it. You said that you were Shadow before?
Yeah, I've been Shadow, I've been Holy, I've been Discipline at 60, and then Shadow, Holy, Discipline at 70, and at 80, and at 90, and at 100.
Mm.
You really got to get spell penetration, like spell damage gear as a
Right.
Shadow Priest.
So whatever a Warlock would wear or a Mage.
Whatever a Warlock would wear, because you want the Shadow stuff, not Frost.
Right.
So robes of the Archmage if you're a Tailor. So forth, so forth, so forth, so forth.
What about mana regen stuff? Do I care about it or no?
MP5, yes. Because then you can also turn around and off-heal a 5-man, even though you Shadow. So Shadow, in a 5-man, you throw up Vampiric and Praise, you throw some dots up, then you switch back into Discipline form and start casting some heals around. Then throw some more damage on the boss. So like what Discipline is like now, that's Shadow Priest healing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty much what I have close to it. Yeah, I was like, Timothy killed the fun. I was gonna try to mess with the talents, but no, I make sense. I like what you did.
And I'm just a freak.
What time is over there in Australia?
It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
So do you work until 5 or do you?
I work up until I get to the point where I just go, I've had enough. So it'll be pretty soon I'll turn around and do a commit and check in my code and all those kind of bits.
So what do you use as a pro developer for work? Do you guys use GitHub or something else?
Yeah, so we use Bitbucket.
Okay.
And we use Bitbucket over GitHub because Bitbucket you can get free repositories to small teams. So we've got a team of 3 developers. So we can get a private repository for the 3 of us for our code.
Okay.
And it doesn't cost us anything.
I thought they opened that on GitHub, no?
No, if you want a private repository, you need to pay. Right? So that helps us very, 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 very much. But Bitbucket also integrates with our ticket tracking and our change management stuff.
Hey,
Where
what's-
GitHub
what's-
also. Oh, go on.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Finish.
Where GitHub also integrates, this integrates cleaner. So you've got Atlassian was originally an Australian company, and they make a whole lot of stuff. They make a wiki called Confluence. They make an issue tracking thing called Jira. They make a DevOps tool called Bamboo, and they make a code coverage tool called Fisheye. And with those bits, we can check how many of our unit tests are covering everything. Every time somebody does a build, it runs some standard tests to go, we haven't broken anything we're expecting that's critical, and that kind of stuff. So we can track every change to the thing that caused it and all that.
That's cool. You happen to mention, or if you didn't, I wonder if you can explain what coveralls is.
Coveralls. So, all right, I use coveralls very
I see it on
significantly.
GSE.
So what
Yeah.
you've got is, if you look at the way that GSE is built, you've got a pile of code. You've then got a bunch of libraries that exist from other projects. And then you've got all of that stuff goes through a process. And so every time I do a code change and it does a commit, what I need a way to ensure that when I add a new function, it's not going to break the ability to import stuff, or I add a new function, it's not going to break all the existing macros that currently exist, or step functions are going to act weirdly. So what I've got this thing that's called a unit testing framework. So every time I do a code change and I do a commit, it then turns around and goes, I'm going to run these tests on the GSE build and make sure that it's not breaking something critical that you're expecting. You with me so far? Right. So I would share my screen at the moment on Discord, but that wouldn't help you to see it. But if you look at GSE's code base on GitHub, on another day, you'll see this folder in the code called specs. So I'll send you a link straight to one. All right, I'll send you a link here so I can show you what I'm talking about. Where's Twitch? Twitch. Yeah, Twitchy. Yeah. So this link to this page.
Yeah.
Right. So you're flying around, you're on a budgie, so it's safe.
I'm here.
Right, but if you bring up this page, for those guys that are sitting there going, what the heck are they talking about? I can talk through it as opposed to the other stuff.
Okay. I have it. Should be coming up. There's a little delay.
Okay, so this thing called a spec is basically, it says describe the API storage. It's got a bunch of setup stuff. So setup, require these bits and pieces, and set up some texty type stuff.
Yeah.
And then it's got some functions and bits. But if you get down to about line 42, it says it adds a sequence to the library. Right, so what this does is this turns around and calls the GSE functions to add a sequence, and then on line 67 it asserts that the spec ID matches, and that I can do a whole bunch of these tests. Like it tests that old macros are converted to new format. It tests the troublesome import from old GSE1, so forth. So this does, every time I do a build, all of these things run to make sure that the things that exist work the way they did before, and the way they did before that, and the way they did before that. Right?
Yeah.
Coveralls turns around and watches these tests, and it then looks through all of the code and all of the windows and the bits and pieces, and it tells me what parts of the API haven't been tested. Right, so I'm going to send you a coveralls link in a sec. And patron talks. I'm just trying to find I'll just find a section of the code. I'm just going to find it a bit to actually show you what this looks like, as opposed to just some randomy.
All right, let me go back
Install. It's a GSE API storage. All right, so I'm going to send you another. Here's another link. This is to a coveralls page.
So coveralls, it has to do with its coverage, right?
Yep, but I've sent you a link in your Twitch window.
Okay.
Right.
Okay,
So
I'm
what
here.
what coveralls is telling me is you've got green lines and you've got red lines. The green lines were tested when it did a unit test. The red lines weren't.
So
Right, so
that has to do with that percentage that.
yeah. So of this file, 25.47% of this file is tested every time I do a thing.
Oh, okay.
But a large chunk of it isn't. Right, so if you come down to say line 93, there's a whole section of stuff we added in about enforcing compatibility. This stuff isn't, I haven't written a unit test to test that this stuff works.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So it's not by choice. It's just like you have to actually.
I have to write the test
Right.
in a spec, and it needs to trigger this particular function, and then it'll turn around and
I
do all of
see.
the things. You got all the way through this. You've got a whole bunch of these functions that aren't tested. Some of them it doesn't make sense to test. Others of them are very much a case of they're no longer used by the mod directly, so I haven't gone through testing them. But some of them, like import serialized sequence down at line 281, I can't really test that without setting up the entire ACE libraries and all that other fun stuff inside of my test environment. Right, but this is what coveralls is telling me. It's telling me that in those specs, in those unit tests, every time I do a release, these things are tested and these things aren't. So if I change something that triggers like is loop sequence, if I change something, say at line 364, and this doesn't work the way it's supposed to anymore, between Travis and coveralls and the unit tests, they're going to tell me that I've got a fault here, and it's not going to let GSE be released.
Oh wow.
Right. So if I give you one more of these stupid links. Where's my code? So this Travis thing. Right. So this last link I'm about to give you, this is what literally happens every time we do a code commit and we check into GitHub. This runs.
Ran for 3 minutes.
Yep. So this black section down the bottom there.
Yeah.
This is all of the testing that happens every time that there is a release of GSE. So first it does code checks and bits and pieces, and then starting at around about line 463, this stuff here is all of the tests line by line by line by line by line every time that there is a build. So it's testing that translating stuff's happening, it's testing that macros are saved, that they're being compressed and decompressed and they still look the same, that they still work the same. And this happens every time that there's a release of GSE. If these don't pass, GSE won't be released. Right? So if you look at build history at the top of that page, so right at the third tab, build history, you'll see that build 1291 failed. If you scroll down just a fraction,
Yeah.
right, that version was never pushed to curse as an alpha or anything. It just stopped dead. So these ones that pass, they go through to GitHub as a alpha. If it's a significant one, I'll turn around and release it as a beta. If these ones don't pass, these other ones that pass, you'll see that like build 1290 is 2.4.22. That's an actual release as opposed to a testing build. So those ones go through as that's a release of GSE, whereas the other ones are just a snapshot.
Right,
So
right.
those release one, like if you look at that 2.4.22 or that 2.4.231, and you get right to the bottom past all the tests, you'll see these two lines down the bottom, line 995 and 2286, right in the bottom of the log, where it basically goes release this and release this. So these curl lines right at the bottom are basically go and build the mod and put it on CurseForge. So like that
okay.
995, if you expand. Yep.
Yeah.
So that's building the mod and putting it on CurseForge, and putting it on WoW interface and stuff.
Wait a second. So I remember what Bigwigs used to be. It was kind of like a boss thingy, like
Yep.
a bars.
Yep. And so literally Bigwigs have got a packager that's better than the Curse one I used to use. And so they've said, guys, use this packager. Weak Auras uses the same packager and other bits and pieces. And so it allows me to make a classic version and a retail version and push it to WoW interface as well as pushing it to Curse without having to do 50 gazillion bits of manual stuff.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yes, it does the version numbers, and so like if you look at that list of stuff, you've got so packaging GSE, current versions 2.4.3, previous version 2.4.22, build type retail, copying these files, ignoring all this other stuff. Yeah, because it doesn't need it for the build, but it just needs it to run. Then it's got doing these external things, grabbing the libraries from these bits, putting them all in the zip file, and then I'll upload it up. Oh, and here's the table of contents and the changelog.
Oh, those are all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, but all of those bits, that Travis bit, the GitHub bit, the coveralls bit, even that Bigwigs bit, all of that stuff feeds in together, so that there's a lot of stuff, so that we don't get errors like you do a new release and everything's broken because I missed something. That's what it's all tied to. Sorry, this is
That's
really
cool.
boring, nerdy programmer stuff, but
We're just kind of like going through the back end grinding. What is it called? Cogwheels of the how to make GSE work with GitHub.
so if you've gone to GitHub and you just go and download the code, you've got to do all the stuff in the bottom of that list. Is all the stuff you got to do before it'll work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cause you can't. You have to add the. It doesn't come with the libraries, right?
Yeah, so it doesn't download all that other stuff automatically. You got to go and do all of that.
Hey, what's up with that library that is not updated? You just don't care to update
Well, there's
that,
no. It's a library. It's not a mod.
so it doesn't
so-
have to be.
No, so it doesn't have to be. But Curse keeps putting it in when you install GSE. It doesn't need to be there because it's actually in the lib folder. But they keep doing
why
it.
is it doing that?
They can't tell me why. And they
I
go,
wonder-
it doesn't. So
I
it's
wonder
like,
if it's in
okay.
the talk. Maybe you have it in the talk.
It is in the talk, but if you look at the talk, so is 1,000 other things. So if you go back to GitHub and you go to code, yep, scroll up that window of fraction, just go to code, far left. Yep. Okay, go to GSE. No, like GSE, the folder. Yep. Then go to the GSE.talk. Alright, if you come down and you have a look at this embeds and that list of stuff. Yep, scroll that down. Alright, so you got embeds.xml. It's inside of that, but then there's all these other things that are already in the TOC as well.
I wonder if that's like a trigger. Whenever they see that, they will try to install it, right?
I don't know, but if you look at that embeds XML as well. Hey, Ed Nebel, congratulations on following Lutechi. He is amazing.
Ah,
he even does
just
Wookiee
did.
calls when he doesn't have his headphones on.
yeah, it sounds weird when I do it. Let's see if I can do it right now. I'm feeling better. And I had that cough for a while. Let's see. I stretch. Gonna use a lot of
Oh, no.
muscles.
Sorry, it wasn't this one. It was on the previous page. Sorry, it was on that previous page. Not the embeds. It was in the TOC.
Oh. That's not too good. I don't know. I'll try again.
Right. Line 21 of this.
That was a little bit better.
If you're actually, for our viewers that are sitting there watching from home, if you log on to the stream on Friday night, Lutechi will actually be conducting a class on how to do Wookiee calls, how to stretch your voice, and how to make these things sound amazing. Tune in then. Sorry.
That's
Right.
so bad.
That thing, like line 21, is that thing that Curse keeps putting in as a separate folder.
Line what?
21.
21.
Completing edit. No, sorry, the selectable panel, line 23.
What if can you maybe
So
is
sorry,
this
line
what it's
23.
called? Is this what it's called originally?
No, 23. The one two down. Selectable
this one.
panel. No, line 23.
Right.
Not line 21. Line 23.
I got it.
Yeah. So if you go, that's that thing there, right? But if you go back to the top of the page on GitHub,
Where I go?
right up. Yep, keep going right up. Right, and click on the Timothy Luke, as opposed to Timothy Luke / GSE.
This one?
Upper fraction.
Oh, this one?
Up. No, up. Up about an inch. That one. Yep, that one there. And you go to repositories, number 12. So overview repositories. And you come halfway down this page. You'll see ACE3 selectable panel. Yep, you've just gone past it. And this is that thing.
What if you rename it? Think you can fake it, like so it doesn't try to? Maybe that's what's triggering it.
No, it's the way that Curse looks at the dependencies. For some reason, it sees this and thinks something different to all of its other stuff. So it's only in the Curse client. It's not separate. It's like if you're using the Curse client to install GSE, it installs GSE, then it installs this separately. And it's like, don't know why you do that because it's built into the middle of GSE.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
Oh well. Maybe they'll tell you someday.
Yeah. I'll just keep taking the double dip. So.
But it only loads once, right? Like it doesn't matter. There's no duplicate.
No, it only loads once.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes when you have like multiple add-ons. They all have their own. Uh, so can you have like different versions of something? Then maybe that will create errors, right?
Yeah, but if you go back to that repository and you look at the first line
Mhm.
of the Lua file, like so repositories or forward, yeah, forward, come down to the ACE one, right? So the Lua file, yep, and have a look at like line 5. So line 5 does a version check and says if I'm already loaded and the other one's bigger version than I am, abort.
Okay, okay, that makes sense.
And if I'm the big guy, then I'll replace everybody else.
Yeah, because otherwise they will try to overdo it
Yep.
twice. Cool. That's a short tutorial on how to prevent loading multiple libraries in the same different versions.
Yeah. But having said that, I need to actually go back to work.
Well, everybody, thank you. Let's thank Timothy. Took some time to talk with us and narrate my journey to the BRD.
To Pyron. And just remember, in the stream, Friday night, Lutechi's giving free Wookiee core classes, how to manipulate your voice, how to adjust your vocal cords. He'll even actually turn around and tell you how to grow hair on the smooth parts of your face. So that you can actually go the full Wookiee experience. Star Wars 9 is coming out just around the corner, so you want to get in practice for those cosplaying days. Tomorrow night on the stream, 5 o'clock. Friday night, be there.
We'll do.
See you
All
guys.
right, well, I'll take care. Timothy is so funny. Well, and if you been here tonight in the journey, let's recap what we accomplished. I was able to level up to 54, finish burning steps, most of it. There's some like repeatable quests I still need to finish, or like I need to level to 55 at least to grab some of them, because otherwise they're showing up like silver. And but yeah, I'm trying to like grab as many quests I can for BRD dungeon and knock them all at once, hopefully. If not at once, at least most of them. And trying to get ready, so hopefully I can start raiding maybe next week. And the fun part or exciting is that I might not do it as a healer, I might do it as a shadow, which is intriguing. Mostly sometimes it's not viable for raiding, but we're gonna try to make it work. We want to put that shadow debuff. I believe it's called, let's see, shadow weaving, so it will increase the vulnerability and shadow damage, so the warlocks get that extra bonus. And well, that's it for tonight. It's 2 o'clock in the morning and I have to get in bed and go get ready for work in a few hours. And that's all, folks. And like Timothy say, maybe I'll do some Wookiee training on Friday. Who knows? It could be fun. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or follow all the social and over here. And don't forget, as always, stay lazy.